So if I want to construct a line that's perpendicular to OP and it must pass through point M, there's a couple ways you can be presented with this problem. You can be presented with it with the point lying on the line, or the point could be floating out here. You could have point E way up here, and you need to make a line perpendicular to OP that passes through either E or M. So we'll start out with M.
You can get a protractor.
My basic tools for constructions in geometry are two things. What are they?
Compass and protractor.
Compass and a straight edge.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
The protractor just happens to serve as your straight edge because it happens to have a straight edge. You might also have one of these in a smaller form. They do exist. I have some of those. It would also serve as a nice straight edge. But you're not using the measuring marks on that straight edge. You're just using it as a straight edge to help you. In this particular case, we really won't need that straight edge till right at the very end. But in the middle parts, I need to take my compass, and since my line lies right here, and the point is also on that same line, then I stick my pointy end on the point. What do I do?
Arch.
Now at this point, I don't want it to move, but does it need to go all the way around?
Probably not.
It doesn't have to. I can just draw the mark here, lift it, and then draw the mark over here.
But are we allowed to do a full one?
Neither.
I do full circle.
If you want to go all the way around,
I do full circle. Make
Can.
it perfect.
you don't have to do that.
Oh, man.
All you're really accomplishing here is you're creating M to be the midpoint of this new segment that you have sort of partitioned off. So this isn't point O, this is a brand new point you just created. It could be N. This point over here is a new point you created where it intersects. And that could be something else. That could be, I don't know, G. So that could be G, this could be N. Doesn't matter. They fall on this line segment OP. Now, I want to make sure those are the same distance, so once I'm done with that distance, it doesn't matter if I move my compass now. It doesn't matter if I move it now. I need to have it some reasonable distance, and now what do I do with my compass? So I know that M is this midpoint of NG, so that means I need to take the pointy end and put it where?
On G or N.
N. Put it on
N. G or N, right? G or
Sure,
N.
we can start with N.
Oh, I wanted to do G though.
Oh, G, okay.
For
Go over
green.
here with G,
My last one.
stick it on there. And I'm making a mark up here.
Don't move it.
I could also make a mark down here if I wanted. I just want to be careful and try not to move it. Now, I still don't want to move it. I want to make sure it's the same. I'm going to stick it here on N now. I'm going to make a mark here. And I can make a mark down here. It's close.
Do we have them both?
Now,
Very good. I don't know.
ideally, if I've done it correctly, now I use my straight edge. You may use the bottom of your protractor. You may have something else. And I should be able to line those 3 points up. Kind of like that. And I should be able to make a mark that passes through. It's not a very dark mark, it's sort of an invisible mark. Take this and make a mark. Oh, look at that. That's nice. A little crooked at the bottom. So it passes through those points. And now we've done the steps. So to make a line that is just perpendicular, and I have these steps 1, 2, 3, and 4. And step 5 will be to draw the line. This down here is optional. It just sort of ensures, because how many points do you need to make a straight line?
2.
2. So that will be 1 and 2 right there. I don't need 3. 3 just gives me confidence that my line was perfect and that I didn't mess up with my compass. Make sense?